Hi, welcome everybody. Thank you on behalf of the Board of Selectmen. We just wanted to open our public meeting for today and start off with a Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll hand it off to Chief for the ceremony. So please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, sir. Chief. Hi, good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight for this very special occasion. Tonight we have the opportunity to formally recognize the promotions of 3 members of the Upton Fire and EMS Department: Assistant Chief Daniel Lazars, Lieutenant Douglas Cook, and Lieutenant Connor Schultz. A promotional pinning ceremony is an important tradition in the fire service. The badge being pinned tonight represents much more than a new title or a rank. It represents responsibility, trust, leadership, and a commitment to members of this department and to the community that they serve. Tonight is also an important moment in the continued evolution of the Upton Fire and EMS Department. Over the past several years, the department has experienced significant change and growth. We have continued our transition to a stronger combination fire and EMS model, expanding our staffing capabilities, strengthening our ALS service, and work to build an organizational structure that will serve Upton well into the future. Apparatus, equipment, facilities, and staffing are all important, but ultimately the strength of a public safety organization comes from its own people, and particularly the people who are willing to step forward and lead. So while I'm particularly appreciative about tonight's promotion is that Dan, Doug, and Connor have taken very different paths to leadership. Each brings a different set of experiences, skills, and perspectives to the department. Together they represent both the history of the Upton Fire Department and its future. So tonight we'll recognize each of them individually and invite their families to participate in the pinning of their new badge. So we'll start with Assistant Chief Daniel Lazar. Our first promotion this evening. Dan brings an extraordinary amount of experience to this position. He has more than 39 years of fire and emergency services experience, serving in paid, combination, and volunteer organizations in Massachusetts, Maryland, Virginia, and New York. He has served the Upton Fire and EMS since 1998, including service as a firefighter, a lieutenant, and a captain. Dan's professional background is equally as impressive. He holds a Bachelor of Science in Fire Protection Engineering from the University of Maryland and has more than 3 decades of professional engineering experience. He currently serves as the Principal and Director of Fire Protection Engineering with Stantec. His fire service qualifications include Firefighter 1, 2, 3, Fire Officer 1, Fire Instructor 1, 2, and 3, and Incident Safety Officer. Dan has also played an important role in shaping Upton Fire and EMS, having served as both a member and a chair of the Fire EMS Advisory Committee and the Upton Fire Department Reorganization Management Study and Implementation Committee. Dan understands where the department has been, the changes we have experienced, and where we need to go. The role of Assistant Chief requires someone who can look beyond the immediate call and understand the larger needs of the organization. It requires experience, judgment, technical knowledge, accountability, and a willingness to mentor and develop others. Dan brings all of these qualities to the position, and we are fortunate to have his experience helping lead Upton Fire and EMS into the next chapter. So Dan, if you could step forward, please. And I invite Town Clerk to come forward and proceed with the oath.
Administer the oath.
Administer the oath. Next.
All right, and since this is not a microphone, I'll try to speak as loudly as I can. Okay, Dan, raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me. I, Daniel Lazars, do solemnly swear and affirm that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all duties incumbent upon me as Assistant Chief of the Fire and EMS Department for the town of Upton, according to the best of my abilities and understanding, agreeably to the rules and regulations of the Constitution
agreeably to the rules and regulations of the Constitution
and the laws of the Commonwealth.
and the laws of the Commonwealth.
I promise to impart professional standards
I promise to impart professional standards
of quality and integrity
of quality and integrity,
so that the conduct of the affairs of my office
the conduct of the affairs of my office
shall be above reproach
shall be above reproach,
and merit public confidence
and merit public confidence
in the position of Assistant Chief
in the position of Assistant Chief
of the Upton Fire and EMS Department.
of the Upton Fire and EMS Department.
I promise to uphold such laws and bylaws
I promise to uphold such laws and bylaws
to which the office of Assistant Fire Chief may be subject,
to the office of the Assistant Fire Chief may be subject,
and I will abide by the lawful direction of the town manager.
and I will abide by the lawful direction of the town manager.
Congratulations, Chief.
The Assistant Chief's badge to Dan's wife, and we'll allow her to pin the badge. Oh, he didn't take it out of the packet for you. This is a test.
I was just going to say that. Somebody does.
There's a room full of firefighters. Somebody has a pocket knife, I'm sure.
I thought about that.
Cut that oath is longer than the presidential oath.
Yeah.
You might have to cut that down.
It goes on and on. Lieutenants are short. Careful.
There you go. That- Congratulations, Assistant Chief. Next, we have Lieutenant Douglas Cook is our next promotion. Doug has served Upton Fire and EMS since 1997, providing nearly 3 decades of service to this department and this community. Doug brings a particularly valuable combination of fire service experience and advanced medical experience to this position. He earned his Bachelor's of Science in Nursing at St. Anselm College and has worked as a registered nurse at UMass Memorial Medical Center since 1998. During his career, Doug has spent more than 26 years caring for seriously injured and critically ill patients at a Level 1 trauma center. For approximately 25 years, he has also served as a resource nurse, working closely with management and healthcare providers, coordinating patient assignment and movement, and serving as a resource to other healthcare professionals. Those skills translate extremely well to the leadership in the fire and EMS. Doug has already demonstrated this ability to lead this department, having served approximately 2 years as acting lieutenant, providing operational and supervisory support to our fire and EMS operations. His service to the department was also recognized with the Upton Fire EMS Chiefs Award in 2014. The company lieutenant is one of the most important leadership positions in the fire department. In this company officer leads the crew, sets expectations in the station, develops new firefighters, and often called upon to make critical decisions during the first few minutes of an emergency. Doug brings experience, maturity, sound judgment, and exceptional medical background to that responsibility. Doug, can you please come forward, please? Madam Clerk.
All right, we will administer the oath for lieutenant. So repeat after me. Raise your right hand, please. Repeat after me. I, Douglas Cook, do solemnly swear and affirm
Do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
perform the duties of the rank of lieutenant
perform the duties of the rank of lieutenant
to the Town of Upton Fire and EMS Department,
to the Town of Upton Fire and EMS Department,
as duly appointed by the Town Manager
as duly appointed by the Town Manager,
in accordance with the Constitution
in accordance with the Constitution
and the laws of the United States of America,
and the laws of the United States of America,
the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and the regulations and bylaws set forth by the Town of Upton,
and the regulations and bylaws set forth by the Town of Upton,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
All right, congratulations, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Congratulations, sir. Our final promotion this evening, Lieutenant Connor Schultz. Connor's path tonight, is a little different, but I think it tells a great story about this department. In many ways, Connor has grown up within the Fire and EMS department. His involvement began as a member of the Department Explorer Post, where he spent approximately 5 years before joining Upton Fire and EMS as a firefighter EMT in 2015. He later returned to help advise the Explorer Post himself. Since 2021, Connor has helped train new probationary members as they prepare for the Fire Academy and has taken an active role in helping plan and conduct department training. Connor has also made a significant investment in his education. He attended the Massachusetts Maritime Academy, earned a bachelor's degree in science emergency management and a minor in homeland security, and later a master's of science in emergency management. His experience extends beyond Upton. He has served as a state firefighter with the Massachusetts Department of Conservation and Recreation, worked with the Onset Fire Department, and completed internships with FEMA Region 1 and the Massachusetts State Police Fire and Explosion Investigation Unit. Through his work with the ECR, Connor has had the opportunity to work alongside numerous communities and fire chiefs during wildland fires, developing valuable experience in incident communications, scene size-up, and coordinating resources during significant incidents. He has continued to build on that experience through extensive fire service and emergency management training, including Fire Officer 1, Fire Instructor 1, Firefighter 1 and 2, ICS 300, hazardous materials, emergency vehicle operations, pumps and hydraulics, and wildland firefighting. Connor's progression is exactly what we hope to see within an organization like ours. Someone who begins as a young member of the fire department, invests in his education and training, takes on increasingly responsibility, and helps develop those coming behind him, and ultimately earns the opportunity to lead. Connor, please step forward. Madam Town Clerk.
All right, we'll administer the oath of lieutenant. Okay, repeat after me, raise your right hand. I, Connor Schultz,
I, Connor Schultz,
do solemnly swear and affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will faithfully and impartially
I will faithfully and impartially
perform the duties of the rank of lieutenant
perform the duties of the rank of lieutenant
to the Town of Upton Fire and EMS Department,
to the Town of Upton Fire and EMS Department,
as duly appointed by the Town Manager
as duly appointed by the Town Manager
in accordance with the Constitution
in accordance with the Constitution
and the laws of the United States of America,
and the laws of the United States of America,
the Commonwealth of
the
Massachusetts,
Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and the regulations and bylaws set forth by the Town of Upton,
the regulation and bylaws set forth by the Town of Upton,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
All right, congratulations,
Thank you.
Lieutenant.
All right, a few people I want to recognize that are here tonight with us. Sherburne Fire Chief Zach Ward. Zach, thank you for being here, or Zach Went. Retired Chief Richard Henderson, retired firefighter Gary Schultz Sr., and retired firefighter James Hill. Thank you for being here. We appreciate your attendance. Next, I'd like to invite Chief Henderson up to say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. I can't think of well, let me introduce myself first for those who don't know me. I was a fire chief from the mid-'80s until the mid-2000s, and all these people served under me at that time. And I think this is one night where we have some of the most qualified people who are being promoted tonight. I commend the town and Chief Marchand for doing that. I'd like to start off with Dan. As most of you know, as the chief brought up, when Dan went to college, he went to Prince George County. He served in a fire station at night, went to college in the daytime. He got an extensive amount of service in fires in Prince George County, one of the recognized counties in the United States for being progressive, have a call and volunteer department. As Dan went on to be a fire protection engineer, he worked for states, he's worked for the federal government. He's known internationally as a fire protection engineer, having served in Iraq and Afghanistan, doing assessments in those places during wartime for a contractor. When he came to Upton, he's done probably more to move fire prevention ahead in town than any of us could at the time. We now are sprinkling buildings along with Chief Marchand. They've worked to sprinkle all the 40Bs that we have, a lot of single-family homes, and they continue to try and progress there. Dan's most significant accomplishment in town is dealing with the railroad, which is one of the toughest jobs anybody has time, is the fire chief and whoever deals with that. The railroad's extremely difficult. Dan's held them accountable many, many times. Not hard dealing with a federal program because they're all controlled by federal, but he's smarter than what some of the state people are. So I think that's a very beneficial to the town. He's also recently helped, I know my wife Cheryl, do a fire alarm system for the United Parish. He's done an RFP and will be going out shortly. So Dan, good luck, my friend. Where's Gary? Oh, was Doug. Doug's another story too. Doug I've known from the time he started in the fire department. He came as an EMT and then started as a firefighter. As you're told, he had one of the toughest jobs at UMass. He was an ICU nurse for 20 plus years. He had some of the toughest cases. Every so often we hear about it, but very cool. When he was on the ambulance and somebody had their heart in their throat, Doug would always be one that would be able to be calm and know what was coming next. Doug and I did a fire when he first came on. I was driving the truck, we were coming back, and we got a call for Centennial Court, and they say there's smoke in apartment such and such at Centennial Court, and Doug looked at me and said, "That's my apartment." He had left something on the oven, and it burnt in there, so that was his start. Doug, I wish you luck too. Connor's going to take the brunt of it tonight, just to let everybody know. You'll see why. I know his family. Connor comes from a line of firefighters. His grandfather was a firefighter with us, his father, and now Connor. Connor started when he was very young, was eager from day one. He came up. I know if I was his dad, I'd be proud of him that he went to Mass Maritime before he started in his fire service. He got his bachelor's, he got his master's. He's progressed immensely. Now, I had an in at Cal Fire, and for the past 4 years, I've been trying to get him to go to Cal Fire because I had someone there that could get him right in, but he keeps denying that. So I've lost my hook in Cal Fire, Connor. But anyway, so when Connor was very young, I think he was about this big, we all went canoeing in Saco River. And it wasn't too rough, but we were all together, and I was last, and you guys are in front of us, and all of a sudden, Connor pops out of the canoe. He just gets falls right out of the canoe. Now, it wasn't rough, it wasn't a big rescue, but I was able to, they were ahead of us, I was able to jump out and grab them out of the water and put them back in there. So you can thank me for being here today, Connor. So all I want to say to all of you is, as you go through your officers and even the men, you always want to be the calmest person in the room. And that, you can't do that overnight. You have to practice being calm. You have to practice getting on a radio. You have to practice different calls. So if it becomes your emergency, then you can't function very well. And that's something you carry through as you go. And most of you do an excellent job, but it does take practice. It doesn't come overnight. The last thing is, for all the department here, there's 3 things that make a good fire department. It's discipline, discipline, and discipline. It's department discipline when you have policies and procedures, that you need to follow those policies and procedures as a group, because when you get on scene, you function much better. For you lieutenants, and you have company discipline, that your company is disciplined, that they're trained, that if they don't do something getting off the truck, that's up to you to make that. It's not up to the chief. If they don't put their pack on, if they don't button their pants up, that's up to you. And then for everybody, there's always individual discipline. Everybody needs to know what the policies are. You need to follow them. If somebody gives you an order on the fire ground, you never say why. You never ever say why. You just take the order and move on. So as you move forward, and for the department, I think you'll take a step ahead, and I congratulate all 3 of you. It's well-deserved to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Now I would invite a member of the Board of Selectmen to say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you very much. My name is Brett Simus. I'm chair of the Upton Select Board. It's a privilege, and on behalf of me and my fellow Select Board members, it's a privilege to be here. It's an honor to go through these types of ceremonies with you all and to see the growth within the department, both with the individuals and with the department as a whole. You all know all too well that the department receives regular accolades, and we're just so proud. We think of the entire community, and one of the most important things to us as Select Board members is keeping the community safe and secure and making sure that they can maintain that lifestyle that they've become accustomed to. And the way that we do that is through all of you, right? You're the ones providing that support, providing that safety, providing that security for all the residents of Upton. And for that, myself and Laura and Maureen definitely have, you have our support, you have our admiration, and you have our gratitude. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Brett. I'd also, along with the Board of Selectmen, I'd like to thank the Town Manager, Kristen Rubin, for her support of the public safety departments. She's an extraordinary asset for our departments and always there to support us. So thank you for your support, and if you'd like to say a few words, you can. Put you on the spot a little bit.
Oh, that's okay. I wasn't prepared to say anything, so I'll make it short and sweet. It's an honor to be here this evening with all of you. I'm honored to be here in the town of Upton. I will tell you, in Berlin, the Believe It or Not fire station was one of my favorite places to hang out, and I really just enjoy the camaraderie and the genuine realness and enthusiasm and courage that you all bring to this position. I admire it. I'm not great in that kind of a crisis. That's why I do what I do on this side, not on your side. But I have great admiration and respect for everything you do for this community. So thank you all, and congratulations.
So in closing, before I conclude, I want to thank the families of Dan, Doug, and Connor. Your support is an important part of their service. You make the sacrifices along with them when that call goes out and they drop everything to attend to somebody in need. They need you behind them. So thank you for that support. So leadership is not defined by the badge that was pinned tonight. It's defined by the example you set, how you take care of your people, decisions you make when it matters most. and your commitment to leaving the department stronger than when you found it. So we're counting on you to bring that forward. I congratulate all three of you, and thank you for your service, and thank you to everybody in the fire department for their service. So thank you. You can dismiss them.
We dismissed. Is refreshments in the back, please take contact.